Okay, so then after that is going to be Smart Club, and the thing there is we're going 3 places. We actually have someone in Kosovo, someone in Catalonia, and a nice fella in Scotland who has an amazing accent. You can drive the truck right through.
Hey, can we have another extra link? Your son is quite noisy.
Look, this is not Pod Save America. We, in fact, don't have any subscribers, and we have received 1 donation of £5. So until you discover the money tree, this show will not be able to afford multiple Zoom accounts. And I want to be absolutely clear on that, okay? Until we have the Pod Save money, you will not have the Pod Save facilities.
La imagen por la cual vale la pena arriesgar la vida, sacrificarse hasta la muerte en los campos de batalla de todos los continentes del mundo.
Live from Berlin, it's the Committee Program, the chronicle of the world's most mysterious global political strategic entity. On today's show, Monday, May the 17th, we welcome Paul Mason, Salma Karmi-Ayyoub, Alejandro Aviña, Liz Castro, Bujar Aruqaj, Ben Jackson, Philip Proudfoot, and featuring committee's own Deputy Director Julia Doubleday and the rest of the committee gang. And now, a man who apparently needs an introduction again and again and again and again, the Director of Committee and our host, Arun Chaudhary.
Oh, thank you all so much. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm trying to be better at this. This is the Committee Program. I am your host, Arun Chaudhary. We hope you'll join us at fans.fm/committee and maybe even consider becoming a member, as every week we are trying to pump out the good stuff. And this week, actually, Jacopo was not a great week everywhere. I don't mean to bring down the mood too much, but I think we're especially thinking of our comrades in Palestine. And I think a lot of this show, what's important about it to me is maybe talking about, for people who don't have as much exposure to international politics for the first time, some of these things. And I just remember the first things that got me into different issues, and actually was thinking about it a lot today. And this book, there's a lot of them, but Joe Sacco, is a comic artist, makes graphic novels, and they're on nonfiction subjects. And he's done several on the Balkans and on situations in the Middle East, and his one on Palestine. This book was actually what I read before I went working there on a documentary, and which was my first time, certainly being in the occupied territories, and just the kind of human way he takes you through what are complicated situations and gets a lot of history and a lot of motion in there. You know what? Why are we doing this? Fiamma, we should figure out how to get a hold of Joe Sacco and have him on the show and talk about how these things are great ways.
Definitely call him.
So we should do that. But anyway, it's a really good show tonight, and we are going to be talking about Mexican revolutionaries, but not the originals, 1560s agricultural. And then we'll be talking about nationalism, national liberation, self-determination. In the chat, we've been noticing a lot of people sort of getting in a rut of all nationalism is bad, and I kind of want to challenge that a bit. I want to interrogate that a bit. And then what else are we doing tonight? We are also then talking to, Northern Independence Party, Philip Proudfoot. That should be very interesting, and I think especially for you, because this is maybe an extension of the kind of digital-first campaigning that you and Ludovico are so famous for in Italy. But I digress. Let us go on to the show, and let's get set up for some cross-Atlantic crosstalk. Let's get it all up on the board.
Hey, so what's even a backslash mean? I told you, you just have to say, what's the show about? Who are you? And how can they subscribe?
I thought it was a backslash. Is it a forward slash? Okay. I'll do one. You tell me if it's okay. Thank you so much. You've been watching the committee program. Thanks so much. You've been watching the committee program with Arun Chaudhary. And if you want to subscribe, go to fans.fm/ I won't even say what it is, right? So I'll just be like fans.fm/committee. And there's lots of extra content that you can unlock. You might even get yourself a T-shirt. There's all kinds of things that you can do there. That'll be fine, right?
Yeah, that can work.
I think it might be a backslash, though. I think you should look that up.